ripples and as fish awaken. Nature stirs around me in a beam that will someday break. Crystal water. A crystal clear glass of water sits on the counter in front of me. Should I take a sip or savor the glory of the thought that I will be drinking purified, fresh water, specially sent from the sky for a moment longer? I'll savor it, I guess. I wait 1 minute, 2 minutes. I take a miniature sip. The moisture seems to last forever. The flavor of nothingness in my mouth is so powerful, so wonderful. The perfect sip of water. I decide to wait to take my next sip. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I take another perfect sip. My thirst is quenched. Garden gnomes. I see the bushes sway on windless days. My mom says there is wind. I hear unknown languages in the evening. My dad tries to convince me that they're just squirrels. I see creatures on the lawn on full moon nights. Chris, my brother, says I'm stupid and they're just rabbits. I'm not sure. I hear beautiful music in the morning at 6 a.m. Grasshoppers, my family says, annoying. Food disappears at lunchtime. Stop stealing from the kitchen, my mom says to me. I find grass and leaf hats and socks on the bushes and trees. Great, our lost hats and gloves, Chris says. Every spring and summer, our garden is always healthy. I'm so good at taking care of our plants, my mom says. I think of garden fairies and wood nymphs. I know my mom doesn't believe in that stuff, so I don't say anything. 5-year-old Katie says she knows it's garden gnomes, so my family calls her Kiddish K. One night, Katie said to me she would show me the gnomes, and I saw them, and now I know they are real, and she is not Kiddish. I know to believe. Katie knows, and I'm learning. Spit. Slap, slap. What was that? The cards are on the table. 1, 2, 3, spit! Whack, whack. Down they go. Here comes small. Cards are flying, decks are dying. Queen, jack, queen, king. Quack, slap. I win!
Join with the best, the most beautiful small town library in America, the Bud Warner Memorial Library. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ron Kroll. I'm from Off the Beaten Path. We are delighted to once again sponsor an evening of poetry. Tonight's slam is special. It's the culmination of a 3-night poetry festival celebrating National Poetry Month as only Steamboat can, 1 month late. On Wednesday night, we had a wonderful slam of 12 children, and tonight we'll hear 7 or 8 of them read their poems, the poems the judges selected as the best. Last night we heard verse from 5 teen poets, and tonight we'll hear from them and give them their awards.
It's an introduction to poetry. It's written by Billy Collins, who's a former poet laureate of the United States. Billy Collins says, I ask them to take a poem and hold it up to the light like a colored slide, or press an ear against its hive. I say drop a mouse into a poem and watch it probe his way out, or walk inside the poem's room and feel the wall for a light switch. I want them to water ski across the surface of the poem, waving at the author's name on the shore. But all they want to do is tie the poem to a chair with rope and torture a confession out of it. They begin beating it with a hose to find out what it really means.
Bananas. Bananas are sunshine yellow, just like the yummiest kind of jello. Tastes so sweet, makes me want to be like a bird and tweet. Bananas bright in the shape of a kite. Bite, bite, yum. Chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, black, black. Chocolate, chocolate in a shack. Chocolate, chocolate, gothic black. Oh, chocolate, chocolate, what a whack. Popcorn. Popcorn popping, not like shopping. Creamy butter, shudder, shudder. Oh, how I love popcorn butter. Unfortunately, my friend Ellie could not make it tonight. She actually had to go on a trip to Alaska, so she asked me to read her poem for her. Sparkle, little white shell, sparkle like you never will. Sparkle, make me giggle, laugh, but please don't make me take a bath. Go back to your satin nest, go back and rest, rest, rest. White shell.
Spit. Slap, slap. What was that? The cards are on the table. 1, 2, 3. Spit. Whack, whack. Down they go. Here comes some more. Cards are flying. Decks are dying. Queen, jack, queen, king, crack, slap. I win! Mask. Traveling from New York to Rome in a box made of mahogany. On stage, I get the thrill of wearing you, as I hide my face under your mysterious beauty. With gowns made of silk, we're at a masquerade ball. You stir up a pot of love for acting. I walk on stage with you tied upon my face, rosy lips, every stroke so perfect. Blue ribbon, a piece of the sky, and black as a raven's cry. I would not act if you were not at my side, friends are forever. Ghost in the house. I'm getting sort of suspicious of that ghost in the house. He burns the toast and kicks the stove, that sneaky little ghost. He rattles the windows and says, ooh, all through the house. I need to catch that sneaky little, freaky little ghost. I could smash him and bat him and kick him out the door. He breaks the lights and leaves all kinds of marks on the wall. He bangs the doors and shakes the bed, that freaky little ghost. My plan might work, but I need to catch him pretty soon. I start saying, boo, boo, and look, he's already out. He's already out the door. Bye-bye, sneaky little ghost. Hands. I hear the page of the magazine flip as the girls whisper about their legs, how long they are, how fast they run, their stomachs with no extra pound, their long golden locks that attract the boys near. All this idiotic stuff I hear. Legs, stomachs, hair. We never think of hands. Why? Hands can change the world. Hands right. I am from the books that fill my house, covering walls, shelves, and tables, the windows lined with hand-picked flowers. I am from the stuffed animals, fat, skinny, soft, rough, bumpy, lumpy. Oh, how I love them so much. I am from the cold winter days spent lying on the bumpy, lumpy couch, snuggled up in the yellow blanket until I fall asleep. I am from the howling dogs on my block, fall winds blowing, birds chirping, my secret place behind the big rock, the skinny trees, and the black and white cat that calls my name. I am from the Jazz Fest paintings hanging on the wall, Telluride Jazz Fest 1984. I am from the aspen trees that I have planted, the sidewalk that I draw on. I am from the soccer field that I crawled on when I was a little girl. I am from Aunt Laura when she made me feel better when I didn't feel well. Her loving touch, her warm smile, and that hug and kiss is the cure for anything. I am from the saying, shucky darn. I am from homemade sweet potatoes on Thanksgiving and the homemade pancakes on Sunday mornings. I am from the piled up memories in my pink box, the special picture when I was an infant sitting on a horse that moves up and down, sitting on my mother's lap.
Crash. A chill runs up and down my body as the waters of wonder splash upon the rocks. A spritz of water reaches me. It reaches me while I am upon the high rocky cliffs. The moment, it is beautiful. Life, love, people, so many things run through my mind as the raging waters make a splash upon the rocks. Will I ever know anything? Well, I will never know if I do not think or try. But the water against the rocks, it is beautiful.
From all of you, I want all the poets to stand up, turn around, face your audience again. Let's have a big You want to take a bow? Bow.